Before you enjoy Sri Chinmoy's talk, there is another very important and delightful event is going to take place now.
Mongolia soil урлагийн их сургуулийн ректор, нэрт зохиолч, яруу найрагч, доктор, профессор Цэдэв тэргүүтэй соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн эрдмийн зөвлөлийн төлөөлөгчдийг тайзан дээр гарч ирэхийг урьж байна.
The director, the board of scholars of the University, Mongolian University of Art and Culture, headed by the rector, professor, Mongolian poet and writer, Dr. Tsedev, is short performance by Mongolian cello.
Монгол улсын соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн үндэт доктор гардуулах ёс жаягийн дагуу тус сургуулийн хаан хуурыг тус сургуулийн морин хуурын багш Баттөвс та бүхэнд ихшиглүүллээ. Эрхэм хүндэт ноён Sri Chinmoy энд хүрэлцэн ирсэн хүндэт гадагтай ноёдоо та бүхний энэ өдрийн түмэн амгалан айлтгая. Хүндрэлтний оюун санааны хөгжилд үнэтэй хувь нэмэр оруулж байгаа дэлхийн алдартнууд болон Монголын соёл урлагийн нэр зүтгэлтнүүдэд Монгол улсын соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн эрдмийн зөвлөл хүндэт доктор цол хүртээдэг билээ. Энэ ёсоор Монгол улсын соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн эрдмийн зөвлөл дэлхийн инг тайвны нэр зүтгэлтэн соён гэгээрүүлэгч уран бүтээлч доктор Sri Chinmoyд хүндэт доктор цол хүртээхээр тогтсон юм а. Соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн эрдмийн зөвлөлийн даалгавраар энэхүү хүндэт докторийн дипломыг хүндэтгэлтэйгээр та бүхний өмнө гардуулахыг зөвшөөрнө.
The board of scholars of the University of Art and Culture has a tradition awarding of people who significantly contributed to the world peace and the promotion of world peace and culture and art. And therefore the decision by the Board of Scholars of the Mongolian University of Culture and Art, therefore, is presenting the award of honorary doctorate degree to Sri Chinmoy.
Монгол улсын соёл урлагийн их сургууль хүндэт докторийн диплом дугаар 16 дэлхийн инг тайвныг дэмжин итгэгч соёлын элч гүн сэтгэгч, бүтээл сэтгэлгээний өвдөг шавьяас бэлэгтэн Шри Chinmoy таны хүн төрлөختний гэгээрл ин хамгаалангийн үйлсэд оруулж буй хувь нэмрийг үнэлж тус сургуулийн эрдмийн зөвлөлийн 2007 оны 5 дугаар сарын 10-ны 2 тоо тогтоолоор Монгол Улсын соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн хүнд доктор цол олгов. Соёл урлагийн их сургуулийн захирал эрдмийн зөвлөлийн дарга, эрдмийн зөвлөлийн нарийн бичгийн дарга Ulaanbaatar хот 2007 оны 5 дугаар сарын 10-ны өдөр.
The Mongolian University of Culture and Arts Diploma of Honorary Doctor. Dr. Sri Chinmoy, Cultural Ambassador promoting world peace, profound thinker and master of creative activity, is awarded the title of Honorary Doctor of the Mongolian University of Culture and Arts in recognition of his great contribution to the development of the human peace and enlightenment, according to the resolution number 2 adopted by the Academic Board of the University on May 10, 2007. Rector of the Mongolian University of Culture and Arts, Chairman of the Academic Board, Dr. Professor Tsedev, and Secretary, Dr. Sorensenbolt. Ulaanbaatar, May 10, 2007.
Surprise, what a surprise you have sprung, a surprise upon me. Most highly esteemed professors and university authorities, I wish to offer my heart's boundless and boundless gratitude for this signal honor that you have bestowed upon me. The University of Mongolian Art and Culture, to you I offer, to you I bow with my life's utmost humility, to you I bow with my heart's oneness, joy and love. The very name Mongolia gives me an inner thrill. The very name, when I myself pronounce the word Mongolia, I get tremendous inner thrill. Your art, in your art I see simplicity and profundity at the same time, and these artistic capacities and qualities that the Mongolian artists have directly come from the highest heaven, from where art and culture descend. Mongolian speed remains unparalleled. Here, at the age of 3 or 4, children ride the horses. It has a significance, it has a special significance in the inner world. The progress in the inner world in speed is most remarkable in the life of the Mongols, of the Mongolian life. Speed and strength quite often do not go together. But here in your case, both inner speed and outer strength, you can demonstrate to the whole world. In Zuma's champion, tell his name, Asher.
Asashoryo.
Yes. He records the whole world record. Champion of strength in the outer life. And in inner life, your children are showing the speed. Once more, my dear ones, my esteemed friends, I am offering you gratitude and gratitude and gratitude from the inmost recesses of my heart. Thank you. Art, the beauty of earth and the fragrance of heaven. I am offering this particular talk of mine to the soul of this august University of Mongolian Art and Culture. Art, the beauty of earth and the fragrance of heaven. Right at the very outset, I wish to speak about how my own art began. In India, truth to tell, I never cared for art. Poetry was more than sufficient for me. I studied art only once a week on Friday for 4 years, but I did not have any special feeling for painting or drawing. At that time, my artistic interests were fully nourished by the muse of poetry. More than 10 years after I came to America, in November 1974, I went to Ottawa, Canada, to offer a peace concert. One evening, it was pouring rain. I do not know why and how I was inspired to draw a rose. Two very dear students of mine happened to be there. One of them said, "Art will never be your forte." Another one said, "I can clearly see that you can become a great artist." The one who has encouraged me the most is the curator of all my art, Ranjana. She is my secretary as well. It was she who immediately rushed out in the downpour to buy the necessary art supplies, and it was at Ranjana's place at a private gathering where I offered the name of Jannakola, which means fountain art, for my art collection. What encouragement can do? Here is the radiant proof. Since that time, I painted more than 200,000 paintings and I have drawn more than 15 million birds. To my great joy, my paintings have been exhibited at museums and galleries all over the world, including the Carousel du Louvre in Paris and the Mall Gallery in London, as well as at the United Nations in New York, the United States Senate, and many national parliaments, plus at the foot of the immortal Kamakura Buddha in Japan. At the time I started painting, one artist teacher of mine happened to be a very close friend of my family in India, Sanjaya Biswas. When he saw my paintings, he said to my elder brother Chitta, "Tell mother," my nickname, "what a ridiculous waste of time his painting is. Tell mother that he will never be an artist." 2 years later in New York, some great artists and curators had a different opinion. They highly appreciated my paintings. My brother Chitta showed some of my paintings to the same artist teacher in India. This time he exclaimed, "Oh my God, oh my God, Mother has so much capacity. Tell him to continue, tell him to continue." See how he changed his mind when he heard others' appreciation. There is a popular adage, "Art for art's sake," Victor Cousin. Being a God seeker and God lover, I always say that art is for God's sake. No matter how great an artist is, he has to feel the source is God. So my philosophy is art for God's sake. My art is at once my selfless effort and my Lord's unconditional grace. My art does not seek efficiency as such, but it does seek intimacy God's intimacy. My heart and I cry together for a deep, very deep God communion. Art and heart have to remain always inseparable. May my art express the blissful innocence of a child's heart. The mind can never be a just judge. The mind gets lost between loveliness and unloveliness. The mind cannot differentiate between earth beauty and heaven fragrance, whereas the heart easily can. Indeed, the heart never even judges. It only loves, encourages, strengthens, and intensifies all that is beautiful and soulful in a seeker artist's life. When you look at a work of art without human mind, the mind shows us the sound power of art. When you look at a work of art without divine heart, we become the all-pervading silence sound of art. Doubt, especially self-doubt, has to be banished from the mind, for doubt short circuits our heart connection with God's compassion. My request to all art lovers, if they really want happiness from art, is not to use the thinking mind, but to surcharge the twinkling heart. A divine artist is God's heart. A supreme artist is God's breath. Each new art of an artist can change his mind and transform his life. When my heart cries to express the inner beauty through my art, God immediately beckons me to join Him in His universal play, art. As I said before, I have drawn over 15 million birds. Each bird reminds me of freedom in infinity's sky. I have also painted over 200,000 paintings. My paintings are mostly abstract. I used to offer simplicity, which I feel is next to spirituality through my art. Spirituality means God oneness. In abstract art, I try to see not only the finite in the infinite, but also the infinite in the finite. This moment I look at the finite and I see it is inside the infinite. Again, with my inner vision, I see the infinite inside the finite. It is like a drop and the ocean. If you look at the drop, we see that the drop is inside the ocean. Again, with our inner eye, we can see the entire ocean inside a single drop. Nature's art is nature's untouched beauty and purity. Divinity's art descends from beyond the horizon. Our art is indeed a God manifested beauty in every sphere of life. When you look at a beautiful piece of art, we become exceedingly happy. Unlike other happiness, this happiness cannot be stolen. This happiness forever lasts inside the heart. For what is art if not a renaissance consciousness? When there is an excellent piece of art and we offer gratitude for the art and the artist, we enjoy the presence of ecstasy, plenitude. An artist's desire, fame, hunger blights his life. An artist's aspiration, flame, hunger brightens and enlightens his world. There are artists who take hours, even days, to complete a piece of art. Along the march of time, if they only perspire, they perspire in their artistic creation. I am afraid God will not be so happy. God wants the artist to immediately climb up the aspiration ladder so that he may discover a beautiful piece of art. If you take art as a God's service of our heart, then this service will always succeed and never err. The process of thinking must go, the wings of intuition bird must spread all where for an artist to reach the acme of art. In art, intuition can play a major role. Intuition is the all-penetrating eye of silence. Intuition reveals and then manifests the beauty of truth par excellence. The mind's determination is not the answer, the heart's aspiration is the answer of answers to intensify our capacities and fulfill our deep promises to create the art of the beyond. My heart watches and washes God's feet spellbound, and then I prayerfully start my artwork. I feel this is what a God-seeker artist should do. I take my artwork as an act of devotion. I try for every heartbeat of mine to pulsate with God devotion so that I can create a most beautiful artwork. An artist's sole longing is to see his art beyond all heights and beyond all depths. This can only be possible if the artist is the flaming joy of a God-surrendered heart and the blossoming bliss of an unconditional, God-loving soul. If an artist can bathe in the light of gratitude at the end of his art creativity, he is bound to win a vast smile from God. My art is not for self-mastery, my art is for God discovery. Inside my art life, there are two great art lovers, the ancient art lover and the modern art lover. Once they had a very serious quarrel. Each one wanted to declare his supremacy. I was dumbfounded. Finally, I told them, as far as I am concerned, I do not care to know who is superior and who is inferior. I am only concerned with that art lover inside me who is teaching me the supreme art, the art of unconditional surrender to God's will in all my activities. With your kind permission, I now wish to show some of my artwork which I did yesterday and today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For you our heart's gratitude to. For you our heart's gratitude to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your kindness, oneness, flow. Your kindness, oneness, flow. Brightens your glories, glow. Brightens your glories, glow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I would like to invite the director of calligraphy association of Mongolia, the renowned artist, calligrapher,
За Баттүмэр
Mr. Баттүмэр.
Монголын уран бүтээлчд зураачдыг төлөөлж Шри Чимойгойд өөрийнхөө барих гэж байна.
He would like to present his own, the latest calligraphy work to Sri Chinmoy.
Каллиграфийн голд одоо уул гэдэг нэртэй юм каллиграфи юм байна.
The name of this work is Mountain.
Энэ талд нь хайрын ох мөнхийн дугаан ирсээр чам руу явж байна гэж бичсэн байна.
On this side it's written, I am coming to you, the poem.
Thank you.
Саярч байна.
Let me make a little small surprise.
Одоо эрхэм хүндэт энэхүү одоо өндөр хүндэтгэлд энэхүү гайхамшигтай алдартай хүн одоо өчүүхэн яруу найрагч миний урилгыг хүлээн авч
I would like to express I do not have words to express my gratitude to Sri Chinmoy, such a renowned person, world figure, who has accepted my invitation, a humble poet's invitation to come to Mongolia and share with his artistic works and activities. And I do not have words to express my gratitude.
эрхэм хүндэт Шри Чимойгоо та бидэнд Монголын уран бүтээлчдэд оюуныг дээдлэн шүтгэгчдэд
You have given us a lot through your artistic work, your melodic music, through your poetic words, encouragement and strength to all of us, the art lovers, poetry lovers. The most appropriate way to express my gratitude to Sri Chinmoy, I believe, is my latest book, the expression of nomad's life in a poetic way. It's called Nomadic Lyrics. And I would like to present this my book to Sri Chinmoy.
дөнгөж шинэхэн хэвлэгдсэн
Which is just out of printing press.
шинэ номынхаа одоо эхний хуудсан дээр би эрхэм гүнээ хүндэт дотны ах найз Шри Чимойгуудаа зориуллаа гэж бичээд хэвлүүлсэн.
The first page of the book says, dedicated to my brother Sri Chinmoy.
Thank you, my dear brother, and you. I am extremely grateful to you for all the good things that you have done to inspire me and to awaken my divinity to be of service to your beloved country. You have many ways you have helped me. For that my heart is all gratitude to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for this award. This is an honor for me, and I received this award humbly on behalf of the Mongolian people. I am a servant to the Mongolian people, and I hope that with the assistance of good friends like you, Sri Chinmoy, and your followers, I think we will be able to build up a modern country, a country where everybody will be living with happiness and with joy. I think that I have come across in my life with many teachers. In 1982, I became a disciple of my Lama teacher, and it was still the old system, and it was not very easy to become a disciple of a Lama. At that time, Lama was considered to be a person who was not very much, didn't have very much space in that old system. But in my endeavor to find out something about the identity of Mongolians and about our culture, I decided I should become a disciple of Lama teacher. I think the real teacher is a teacher who doesn't teach about how to conquer others. The real teacher is the teacher who teaches how to conquer yourself. And I think Sri Chinmoy is that teacher who is really teaching us, everybody, how to conquer not others but yourself, your heart, your passions, your mistakes, and to become a better person. I think that is the message I have learned from the messages and teachings of Sri Chinmoy and other great teachers. And I am glad to be here with all of you. And I see your faces, very joyful faces, faces of those persons who have such a good teacher who teaches them to conquer yourself. So thank you.
Mongolia,
Монгол таны ялгуулсан их ялалтыг магтаж бид тунхаглан зарсан магад чухам та норын тарамгай түүний үлдгийг өвчр бачраас ихлээр өтгөс буурал хүртээ ажнаа хүдээ унтаараа аргагүй төрийг удаадаг билээ. Амьдрын ихайн шандас түгийн хотоор ахин дэвчгийн юрон учраас аяа таныг ивэр хавмаа.
Mongolian white horse, Mongolia. Mongolian white horse, Mongolia. He'll give me the joy and pride of a real Mongolia. He'll give me the joy and pride of a real Mongolia.
So this is the next one, just 37 and 39.
the side. To the side, to the side. Yes, yes. Everyone back to the horses, next horses.
help so good. These ones here. Like a bunch of stuff. Hers is 34. 34. 36, yeah. 36. 36, 36. Okay. Now let's get it settled. Next? Yeah, the next So just the honest one. Thank you, thank you.
You can rest away.
Checking to make sure these are only the people.
They're the only ones that are lifted.
Oh no,
Yeah, he was lifted. He was lifted.
he had the three of the best horses.
I love horses, and it was my dream that one day I shall be able to serve the white horses. White means purity, white means divinity. It's a long cherished dream of mine. Today, God has fulfilled. Therefore, I am very, very grateful to God for fulfilling my a long cherished desire to be of service. I want to be of service to the white horses because white is purity, white is divinity. I got tremendous joy because I have love. When you have love for someone and you do something to give that person joy, here I lifted the white horses and became one with them, and I gave tremendous, tremendous joy by serving them in a special way. They are my little brothers and sisters, these horses. Their speed and their self-giving. Each horse is speed, each horse is self-giving. So I like speed, I also like self-giving spirit. Sri Aurobindo, Sri Aurobindo, Kannadit Bhavatarani, Ote Manusher Prathom Dishari Yugoyavatar Lo Sarani Sri Aurobindo, Sri Aurobindo, Kannadi Tumi Bhavatarani, Oti Manusher Prathom Dishari Yugoyavatar Alo Sarani Gurudev Tumi Amar Lagya Osher Jatana He Khama Baridi Tabu Jamai Chadiya Kabuna Ja Gurudev Tumi Amar Lagya Osher Jatana He Khama Baridi Tabu Jamai Chadiya Kabuna Ja Yevon Devata Dakiyo Nimesh Khama Karo Aaj More O Ghosh Mohan Jagotir Tran Jagi Jeno Shubh Bhore Jivon Devata Dakiyo Nimesh Khama Karo Aaj More O Ghosh Mohan Jagotir Tran Jagi Jeno Shubh Bhore Fire chalo, fire chalo, fire chalo, apon ghore, chawa pawar, hiseb niche, ananda re. Shobhora Jochona Dara Batasho Bohe Madon Hara Premeri Shure Bhara Bhuvon Premeri Shure Bhara Bhuvon Betha Uchilo re, fire chalo, fire chalo, fire chalo, apon ghore. 부ddham sharanam gacchami dhammam sharanam gacchami sangham sharanam gacchami buddham sharanam gacchami dhammam sharanam gacchami sangham sharanam gacchami.
That the rule?